The sun is shining. That's good. I've got more buds of my lilacs. That's good. I'm tracking a cat that may not be mine. Or might be. Either way, I'm taking it to Noah and make sure it gets a rabies shot at least. And if it's not neutered, it gets neutered. If it's not spayed, it gets spayed. So, you can't rescue a feral cat. They can rescue you by clawing your face. I know that. Suja answered on some very important things, and in respect to pedophilia. There are some that I have met that are indeed demented. They've lost it. And they should be put here. They get put into Western state. There are some pedophiles that are not pedophiles. They got it for sleeping with a minor, meaning they were 21 and she was probably 17. Is that honestly something to put someone in jail for? No, it's something to keep him away from your kid for. It's very hard to say, when does a pedophile go away for good? Like I said, I figured out a while back that execution is not it, and they're not sick. I know too many judges and too many police officers and too many doctors and too many dentists and too many fathers and too many brothers that have ruined people's lives and they were completely sane. And do I believe they should be locked away? Yes. Forever and not allowed to be let out. They do not belong in a mental institution. They're not insane. Some of them have brilliant minds. Some of them are so brilliant that they got bored. I've heard it all. I would hear it all. Remember, I've stalked my daughter, looked for her. I still stalk, but I could find her just to watch. It's more painful to watch. Do I want to see that? Not really. And she's not a child anymore. But it started when she was a child. Mine started when I was a child, too. I was married young. I kept my children. I wanted to. I've never complained about the father's child, except that I was very young when he started to touch. Yet he messed with my mind. There's a lot of yes and no's to that, a lot of conflicting attitudes still. That's why they work with me, because I didn't understand the other woman. She was 13. That's insane. On my behalf. Should they all be killed? Some should. I know a few that need to be put down because they're rabid. A good example, of course, is Edwards, Joseph Edwards. Look him up. The murders happened in Idaho. Do I believe that they're all mentally ill? Absolutely not. Do I believe that they're all sane? Absolutely not. Do I believe that some of them are redeeming? There are points of redemption, and at stage 3, the redemption ends. I'm not a priest. I'm not Christ. Never said I was. But I know the difference. I know you cannot tell. You cannot tell. I should know. As for the happy day, you can always find something good. Absolutely. If you look at life on a glum level, you would just die. What's the point in living if you can't get up and not know that today you can actually get up and go play in the snow, you can go play in the rain, you can work in the garden in the rain, you can work the garden in the sun. You can do what you want on any day of the week and smile and laugh. It's how we make it. Suja has said a mouthful in 2 of my blogs. Hi, Suja. And Envy, I understand your point. I do. There are so many types. We're not talking about 2 11-year-olds in a closet. We're not talking about people that are insane. Western state's full of them. They're insane. Our courthouses are full of it. Appeals and everything else. I mean, who's sane, who's not insane, and they give lots of work to the state and to private attorneys and private psychologists and psychiatrists. I call it job security. There you go. A neutral word, but not for the child. We had 3 people here kill themselves during the priest trials here in Washington. All of them had been molested when they were tiny, as little choir boys. All 3 killed themselves. That was a happy note to end on, wasn't it? But in their memory, smile, because they did have some good times. And their children, they'd want you to swing. I want you to dance.